Hello, my friends. I am Kathy Weaver, and I absolutely love addressing some of the questions and concerns and thoughts that you have when we're out in the world networking, or certainly from my blog posts on my website, or certainly on my YouTube channel. And today is no exception. I hear a lot about concerns, fears, hesitation, whatever that looks like for public speaking. I hear a lot about team training. My business is Kangen Water. Enagic, the Kangen Water Company, is almost ready to celebrate its 50th year. I'm so excited about March of 2024. That will be our 50th year, so I'm excited about that. But because of the different events that I do and the different team trainings I do, a lot of people talk to me about, oh, public speaking, I could never do that. Oh, recording on Zoom, I could never do that. Oh, having a YouTube channel, I could never do that. Oh, team training scares me. Okay, here's the deal. I am going to share a tip that I have used for several years. One of my grandchildren actually brought this concept, this game to me from junior high. What? Hang on a second. During indoor recess one time, this game was played at junior high. And so, of course, the second he told me what the name of it was, I was like, I'm in. So the bottom line is, have you ever heard of snake oil? Have you ever heard of snake oil? Okay. Now, before you go buy it, just hang on a second. I want to show you how this works. First of all, many of us have heard about snake oil back in the, was it the 50s when all of that came to be? People would be selling things door to door, and people were called a snake oil salesman. So anyway, snake oil is the coolest game ever from a standpoint of public speaking and team training. And let me show you why. First of all, the instructions come with it. There's 3 different versions of this game, and you'll be able to see that on the instructions. So I promise it's true. It's called Original Party Potion or Elixir. So trust me, but I promise you the explanation is here. The true history of snake oil. Oh my gosh, it actually is in the 1880s by Chinese laborers working on the Transcontinental Railroad. Hard physical labor. They would rub sore muscles with an ointment made from water, snake oil, and they shared this ancient Chinese recipe. So that's what happened in snake oil. And then it was commercialized in 1917, and a sample of Clark Stanley snake oil liniment was tested by the US government and actually found to contain no actual snake oil. Anyway, the history of it is pretty cool and super fun as far as trivia and party games. So again, I have 2 versions already, and this is the party version, as they call it, but it is a serious blast. So the bottom line is, here are the cards. I want to make sure you can see them. And so let's just say, for example, you pick, you have a card and you get to pick which side of the card you want to read, or you determine ahead of time if you want the green or the blue. So in this particular case, I'm going to be a janitor. So the people in the room have to sell to a janitor. Okay. And so you pick 7 cards, and at least that's how we play it. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But the bottom line is you pick 7 cards. And in this case, since you know I'm a janitor, you're trying to sell me something. And whoever I pick wins the janitor card. And obviously, whoever has the most of those cards at the end of the game wins. So you pick 2 cards, and I just literally pulled these directly out of this huge thing. And so I picked Lantern and Trophy. What the heck am I going to do to sell something Lantern and Trophy to a janitor? I like this a lot for team training because it teaches your team to speak on their feet. I like it a lot for public speaking because if we're doing this at a networking event, all of a sudden it takes the heat off of you. If I try to sell you my product or service, I might have a challenge public speaking, but I'm not going to have a challenge selling a janitor a Lantern Trophy. Okay, so let's think about this. Hello, Mr. Janitor. I would like to talk to you today, first of all, about the excellent job you're doing cleaning our building here in the office, and I'm super excited and certainly grateful. So I would like to offer you something that, first of all, you can see all the time, even in your cupboard when you go to check in every night and certainly to leave every morning. But I would like to actually offer you a lantern trophy. This lights up. It reminds you how fabulous you are. And we would love to see, all of a sudden, we'd love to see this displayed in the hallways. And it, again, since it lights up, it'll draw attention and people will see that and go, how did he earn that? Because he's the best janitor in the entire world. And we're so thrilled for you and we're so proud of you. And again, my friend, we would like to offer you a lantern trophy to thank you for your service to this community. Okay, you get 60 seconds to sell the janitor whatever the 2 cards are that you picked. Now, if you have 7 cards, you can actually look at those 7 and decide which ones are a good fit. But please consider this, it totally teaches your team how to think on their feet. What the heck is a lantern trophy? But think about it. Everything that a janitor would probably do, the closet where all the work supplies are, things like that, you can't see in a dark closet. So now you've got a light lantern and a trophy to say how fabulous you are. I'd like to offer you a lantern trophy. So of course, now you leave those cards turned up and you go around the table. And when everyone has done their 60 seconds, the janitor, me, would now get to pick and see, do I want the lantern trophy? Do I want that? Do I want that? I'll take that. You did a great job. A lot of times it has nothing to do with the topic. It has to do with the presentation. So you just trained your team how to speak, how to think on their feet. You just trained someone who is nervous about public speaking how to take the focus off of themselves and put it on the lantern trophy. Put it on the janitor that you're selling to. And that's why I think snake oil is seriously the coolest game, the coolest technique, the coolest training thing ever. Now, the party version, a little bigger, lots more cards, lots more stuff, but it's the same premise, okay? So all of a sudden, you're going to sell something. I better do this one since we're on YouTube, right? All right. And honestly, when you have the cards you get to pick, it's kind of like playing gin, so to speak. So the good news is the next card I picked was actually Spy. Okay, Spy. On the other side is actually Priest. I figured we'd stick with Spy here. So then you pick 2 cards out of these fabulous 7 that you have chosen. And now I have a Scream Knife. What the heck is a Scream Knife? So here we go around the table again. Hello, Mr. Spy. I am so excited to be able to meet you personally, since usually you are undercover and hidden. But I'd like to offer you an opportunity to actually keep something concealed in your jacket when you're out doing your spies and all the different things that you do detective-wise, and you're actually spying on people. And then all of a sudden, when you find that exact person that you've been looking for, or you find that exact result that you've been looking for, you now pull out of your pocket, out of your jacket, a Scream Knife. And you turn that baby on and it alerts people that you have now been successful while you have been spying on someone. And I would love to offer this to you because a Scream Knife is exactly what every spy needs. And for you, of course, being philanthropic, the best news of all, every single spy in your network is also going to want to own one, because that's the most amazing thing. It just slides in your jacket pocket, super easy, super streamlined. As soon as you open it up, just like a pocket knife, boom, it's going to scream and show that you are successful in your spy journey. So thank you, Mr. Spy. I would like to offer you the Scream Knife. Okay, as you see, there ain't a no such thing, probably. But the bigger issue is, what the heck is a Scream Knife? None of that matters. Take yourself out of the equation. This is what I teach with my team. Many times people say, how long does it take the water to work? And I always answer that with, how long does it take broccoli to work? I have no idea. There's a zillion different variables in there. Same thing with the Scream Knife. What the heck is a spy going to do with a Scream Knife? I'm just telling you the truth. This has worked for me in lots of different arenas. I wanted to share it today because it is an opportunity for you to not only have fun at your parties, absolutely, that's true. Super fun at your networking events, also that is true. But bigger than all of that, it actually teaches your team to speak on their feet. So I just wanted to share that today. I was thinking about that. There's a TV show on right this second called Snake Oil, as a matter of fact, and it's fun. I've watched it myself. But the reason that I wanted to share Snake Oil today as public speaking, as team training, I guess the answer is I want you to be able to think outside the box. That's the bottom line. I want you to be able to think outside the box with your group. And I really do mean that. You will be doing them such a favor, because every single time, first of all, when I do gigs in person, like speaking, networking, things like that, how do you do that? Aren't you afraid? Doesn't the microphone make you nervous? There's 500 people in the room. I get all jittery when that happens. Okay, if you do, that's fine. The more you do it, the less bad it becomes, I would think. But the bigger issue is other people are afraid of public speaking, and you will be there. You will have a solution or a remedy for them. So I just wanted to share this. It's super fun. It really is a blast. And I would like you to consider snake oil if you haven't already. I'm Kathy Weaver, and I love being able to help. Public speaking, team training, all those things just kind of light me up. And this is one of the tools in my toolbox. Thank you, my friends, for listening. And I will talk to you soon as we all share snake oil, right? Bye for now.